Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing good. Today we are going to solve Leetcode problem 2716, minimize string length. Another interesting string related coding problem. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel now. It really helps and supports this channel. On this channel we create videos to help others in their coding and Java interviews. You will find more than 500 different solved coding problems explained with whiteboarding sessions, examples for your easier understanding. So don't forget to check out the playlist after you watch this video. So let's start. Given a string S, you have two types of operations. Okay, so you can do two types of operations. Choose an index I in the string and let C be a character in a position I. Delete the closest occurrence of C to the left of I if exist. So that is one operation. The second operation is choose an index I in the string and let C be a character in the position I. Delete the closest occurrence of C to the right of I if it exists. Your task is to minimize the length of S by performing the above operations 0 or more times. Return an integer denoting the length of the minimized string. So you have to find out the length of the minimized string, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the constant. The constant says that the s dot length is between 1 to 100, so maximum 100 characters string is given to us and all the lowercase English letters, right? So let's take a look at some examples. So over here, right? So this is the first example they gave us. So what they are saying is if your string is AAABC, right? Then you can choose any index. For example, if I choose index this character A, right, then I can choose another character on the left side and I can delete that character. Okay, so let's write down this string here. So AAABC, right? AAABC. So this is the string. So let's say if I chose this index A, I can delete this character, right? Okay, so this one is gone. Next time what I did is I chose this index for this A. Now I can delete any character A on the left side. So I can delete this A now, right? So now my string becomes ABC, correct? ABC. Now I cannot perform the operation anymore because I don't have any A on the left or right side. For B, I don't have any B on the left and right side. For C also there is no C on the left or right side, right? So ABC is the minimum string. Now I can get its length will be 3. So that's what we want to find out, right? So same thing they explained it here. So you will get the string ABC and now you cannot reduce it anymore. So its length is 3. Correct. So now you understood this problem, the example 1. Now I'll show you example 2. So let's say this is your string, right? BAADCA, right? So let's choose this A, right? So if I choose this A, right? So first I'll write down this string here, right? So I can just uh, perform operation over here. So BAA, right? So BAA DCC, BCC and AB, right? Okay, AB. So this is our string. Okay, so now you can choose any character. So let's say I chose this A, okay, and I can delete this A now. So this A is gone, right? Okay, next time I can choose this A, so I can delete any A on the left side, right? So I can delete this A now, right? Because this is still there, correct? So I can now delete this A. Okay, so this A is also gone. So now next time what I did, I chose this C. I chose this C. Now I can delete any C on its left side. So I will delete this C, right? This C I will delete. Okay, so this C is gone. So now what is the string? So now the string is BDCAB, right? Okay, so now still I can do one more operation here, right? I can choose this B, and I can delete this B because this is on its left side now, right? Okay, so now this B will be gone. So at the end, what is the string? The string will become DAB, DCAB, right? DCAB, correct? DCAB is our string. So this is our resultant string. Now I cannot do any more operations, right? You will see that even if I choose A, there is no A on the left side or right side. For this B, no left side or right side B. Same thing C, also I cannot do any operation. D also cannot do any operation. So this is the reduced string. Now we cannot do any operation, so the output will have 4 because this is the length of DCAB, correct? So you are following me with these examples. I hope this is pretty straightforward. So two operations only we can do on this string, right? Okay, so this is another bigger string here, right? So now have you noticed one pattern here? So the pattern you might have already noticed here is uh, when we start deleting the characters, right? So for example, let's consider this string, right? I created this one. So you have x. So if I choose this x, I can delete this x, right? So this x will be gone. So this x will be gone. Next time I choose this x, I can delete this. So similarly, I can delete this x and this x also, correct? Okay, for this y, if I choose this y, I can delete this y. Next time I can delete this y, because if I choose this a, again I can delete this a and this a. For this b, I can delete this b. So you are following me, right? So what is left now here? So the left one, the left characters are x and then y and then ABC, right? X, Y, ABC. So whatever characters you have in that string, you will be left with only one character of each of them, right? Other characters you can always delete. Why is that case? Because let's say you have multiple x characters here, right? So you are allowed to do operation on its left side as well as right side. So finally you will end up with only one of the x basically here, right? How many x you have, it doesn't matter, right? Because you can perform the operation and reduce all the x into one x only, right? If you have multiple a's, let's say a, let's say, right? It doesn't matter how many they are, they will always get reduced to one a only, right? One a only. Why? Because the operation you perform is on left and right side. It means that only one a will be left at the end. You are with me, right? So if I choose this a, I'll delete this a. If I choose this a, I'll delete this a. If I choose this a, I'll delete this a. So finally you will be left with only single a, right? Okay, so now you understood this. So now it means that now we are going to the approach how to solve this problem. So it means that for the given string, right, I'll go through this given string and I will create one frequency array, right? So what is frequency array? So frequency array, as you must know, right? So for 0 to 25 we will create an array that will denote characters from a to z, right, in form of integer array, correct? So it's very difficult to write here, but I'll just write down, so this frequency array will go to 25, right? The 0 will start, 0 is for a, 0 is for character a, right? 1 is for b, 2 is for c, and so on. 25 will be for z, right? So we will create this array and we will go through the given string. Whenever we see any characters, for example a, we will just put one for that character there, right? We'll put one. So it doesn't matter how many times the a comes, I'll just put one there. For b, I will put 1, and for C I will put 1 in my frequency array. We'll just call it frequency array, but it's not really a frequency, right? Because here we just wanted to keep the frequency 1 so that we know that that character appeared in this string, right? So I know now by looking at my frequency array. For other things you will have 0 values here, right? Other things will be 0, it's integer array. Okay, now after looking at my frequency, this array, I will know that character A comes, B comes, and C comes in the input string, right? So what I will do after that is I have to only go through the frequency array and add these frequencies together, right? If I add everything together here, I will get 3, correct? Only for A, B, C, because that's what is going to remain at the end once I do the operation, right? I will be left only with single A, single B, and single C in that string, correct? So this way we can approach and solve this problem. Minimize string length 2716. So I hope you understood why we are only putting 1 there and not the actual frequency, because 1 is to signify that A appeared in that string. It doesn't matter how many times it appeared actually. I just want to know if it appeared there or it didn't appear there, right? because my operation will always reduce all the a's into single a only, correct? Okay, so now we will go to the Java solution and I'll show you that line by line so you'll understand it. Minimize string length is what we are implementing. S is coming to us as an input string and we are going to return int, which is the length of that minimize string, right? First, I am going to create here a frequency array of 26 characters, which is an integer array, and I am going to go through the string character by character. S.toChar array I'll use here, and I'll get characters here in the for loop, and frequency of ch minus a. So what this does, this ch minus a, what it does is it converts letter a to 0, letter b to 1, sorry, yeah, b to 1, then c to 2, and so on, right? And z will be converted to 25, correct? So that we get that integer positions correctly. So 0 is for a, 1 is for b, c is for 2 is for c, and so on, right? Okay, so we are just going to put 1 there. We are not actually calculating frequency, just 1, right? Just to know that that character appeared in that string, correct? And then I'll take one counter here, it's 0. I'll go through the frequency array and I'll just add the values together there, basically, correct? So I just added these values, whatever is populated there, 1 plus 1 2 plus 1 3, and it gives me the answer, right? I just want to know how many distinct characters appeared in that string, basically, correct? So at the end you just take that counter and return it, and that will give you the minimized string length. So this is how you can write down this code. So let us so you can create your own test cases. I created one of mine here as I shown you. So for this we are expected to get 5, so we will run this one more time and make sure the test cases passes. So you can see that for this string that I just shown you, we are getting 5, which is correct answer, because there are only 5 distinct characters x, y, a, b, c here, right? We'll submit this code now to the Leetcode, make sure the code gets accepted, and the code got accepted. It is 100% fast, which is a very good code. Leetcode 2716 minimize string length. So I hope these examples and explanation help you understand this problem in a better and easier way. If you like the way we have created this video using these examples for you, then please give it a thumbs up for this video, give it a like for this video, share this video with all your friends so that they can also watch these videos. Subscribe to this channel. Your subscriptions are really helpful and supportive for this channel. If you haven't already checked out the playlist, there are more than 500 different solved coding problems for you here to help you learn different techniques. The important things covered here on this channel includes all important varieties such as BFS graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, dynamic programming, memoization, recursion, problems related to different data structures such as stacks, queues, priority queues, min heap, max heap. So do check out those videos. You will definitely enjoy those playlists, and they help you learn lots of new things here on this channel. Keep coding, keep learning new techniques of solving problems, keep sharing your knowledge with others, and thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.